Well, guys, I'm hoping that the reason that you're here in episode 2 is that you really liked episode 1. If you haven't seen episode 1, make sure you go check it out. 227 total level, as you guys can see there, 382k in the bank to start this one off, and we better get into it because we have a lot to do. Alright, so all I have to do to get access to the chest down here in the basement is go through the cutscene for the recipe for disaster. I have everything in the inventory that I need for that, and I am very excited to no longer have to walk to the upper floor of the castle to bank. Are you serious? This cutscene still isn't over? I just went to the kitchen and got food and a drink, guys. There's no way. No way! Okay, at least it's ending, so we can get into the next quest now. And we got ourselves another cook's assistant type quest where you just show up with the items in your inventory. If this guy knew how much work that yellow bead took, you have to pay double, bro. You have to pay double. At least we got the amulet of accuracy and a decent chunk of magic XP. Honestly, it's kind of hard to explain how long this took because it was the good old steel axe, but 600 oak logs I think is what we ended up with, and that is a absolute ton of construction experience banked. So very happy with how that turned out, and now we have the level. I am so ready to start stacking up some death ruins on this account, guys, and now that we've started Gertrude's Cat, we are actually going to have a use for these Caramblongies. Had to go to the Yumber Yard for the quest anyways, guys, and I figured I'd pick up the few things that we needed while we're here. Someone tell me why iron nails are more than steel nails in the comment section, please. I'm sure it's a simple explanation. And with the completion of Gertrude's Cat, we get the permanent companionship of a kitten. Every 3 hours we will be giving said kitten away though, because you get 300 death ruins in West Arty. They use them to kill rats, I guess, or something. 1525 cooking experience should be like 21 cooking, something like that. 22 cooking, even better. And another thing, the wood cutting grind and drainer. I keep forgetting to open the bird's nest. We're literally doing it right now. What do we get? Banana tree seed. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Had I not have went to the bank to get food, guys, I may not have even had the opportunity to do this minigame, so always go get food. Alright, we get to leave. It's like a 90% chance that it's bad, right? What do we get? Oh! That's actually insane! Yes, bro! I'm not gonna lie, guys, this is a pretty dangerous quest with only 14 hit points. Like, you can get poisoned for 11s out here in the jungle, I think. Let's go get the herbs. Oh my god, finally! That took like 3 minutes, guys, and it's telling me if I want to be efficient, I have to get 2 more. 2 more! Well, I can absolutely envision this portion of the quest going horribly wrong. Yeah, these hit 6s all the time. I don't have a lantern, so I have to get 2 herbs. I have to wait for the trees that have the search option. Herb number 1. Run! Okay, they didn't hit me too hard. All right, we got our second one. Here we go. A 4, not bad. And we're gone. Let's get out of here. Oh, whoa! We're gone! I'm not actually sure how many of these you need, guys, so we're going to grab one more to be safe. Of course it hits a 6. Let's get out of here. My run energy is also almost out, but I think that we are going to get out safely. So back to Trifidus we go with the herb. Alright, guys, for these ones, I think we're only going to get 2. I mean, I hope to have fairy rings unlocked very early on this account, and these are a hop, skip, and a jump from a fairy ring, so if we ever need more, no problem. So we pop up here for 2 volcanic moss, a crash star. Of course I don't have my pickaxe. Oh, I'm so sad. Clue Hunter outfit piece number 2. And I've saved up a little bit of run energy. I will need it right now. This is a very dangerous herb. This is a very dangerous herb, guys. We have to run south immediately. There is a safe spot down here where nothing sees you and everything just kind of here we go. We're going to take one hit, a 4, and now everything should path away. Nice. Perfect. Just in case, we're going to grab a second one. You never know. Okay, we got it. Now we're out of here. We're out of here. This is the last one we need, guys. We're done. This is it. We can get our herblore experience. The whole reason we've been here doing all this. A little tip for you guys. Once you've clicked on the wall, make sure you do not take your finger off the spacebar, because if you can definitely die there. I've seen it happen. I am 99% sure that the 775 experience we get here gets us to 10. Yes! Okay, we're good. Well, 1 away from 11, but 10 is all we need. Now we can go and do the... what were we doing? Something in Varrock. The dig site. Yes, the dig site. And we're off on the dig site quest, guys. Without stamina potions or energy potions, this is going to be extremely painful. Well, we're already here doing the dig site. I may as well pop downstairs and just get the free levels. Should have everything done. Quick conversation with Orlando here, and we should get 9 Slayer and Hunter. Super worth it. We are going to be here for a while, potentially, guys. A special cup and an opal is what we need. And apparently you can get coins. Oh, we got the special cup, only 6 in, guys. Oh, we're getting them early. We're getting them early. We're not going to be here long. I feel it. Yes! 1 down. If I didn't need the opal for this quest, we'd leave. Oh, back to back! So we have to pickpocket the dig site workman until we get a specimen brush and an animal skull. Oh, that's number 1. Okay. Number 1 down, and actually, spade is actually useful. Rope's useful, so these are useful. I have no problem going dry on this, guys. No way we're getting this lucky, bro. So even though this is only the level 1 exam, guys, this is the most important one for us because we need access to the level 1 dig site, and also it's going to give us the trowel that we desperately need. There it is. Okay, we're good. All right, there's the opal. Now we just need the rusted sword, and then we are gone. No way, guys. How am I getting so lucky right now? Alright, we go until we get the talisman, and I guess because of inventory space, I get to keep the best 2 items along the way. Well, I mean, we were bound to go dry on 1, right? Belt buckle number 36. Oh! The last thing we had to find! We're done. We're done. We're done. So the way I see it, guys, I can either go to the bank and get food, or we can just run out there and grab the tablet. These things are only level 22. It's not that bad. I think we're just gonna go get the tablet. Let's just try it. Worst case scenario, we take maybe 4 hits, right? All right, 0. Not bad. Kitten got hungry. Let's get out of here. Oh no, the kitten got hungry. I didn't get the frickin' tablet. Oh, that would have been hilarious, bro. Wow. So that should be quest end, right? I think that's the end of it. Yeah, 15,300 mining experience, 2,000 herblore experience gets us up to 33 mining, 17 herblore. I haven't even made 1 potion. So nice having access to the teleport, guys. Bought some ruins, went to the magic tutor, claimed some ruins, and now we're going to do the waterfall quest for some non-hit points combat levels. Yes, I would like to start the waterfall quest, even though the recommended level is 25. I do have to be careful, though. There are monsters on this quest that can hit 14, and that is my hit points level. And that is our first fully grown cat on the account, guys. So as soon as we are done this quest, we are going to go get access to West Arty for some death ruins. Alright, I got a plan. We cannot take him hit from the Moss Guardian because they can hit 14. Gonna take a few hits from the skeleton here on the way by. Once I am now at a safe distance, we can just run over here, grab ourselves the urn. Should be easy enough to do on the way back too. Basically the same plan. I guess we can have full hit points though. Cannot take a hit from the Moss Guardian. Alright. Attack the skeleton. Basically just let him hit you, take a couple steps, let him hit you, take a couple steps, and then just sprint your butt on by. I don't know why in my head this room looks harder, but it's the same thing. Attack the skeleton. tank a couple hits, one hit, couple steps, couple more steps, last hit, and now we're in the next room. Do we get lucky? Yes, the Moss Giant's on the other side of the chest, thank goodness. Quickly open it, grab the amulet, and get back to safety here. Oh man, just 4 after 4 from this guy. He won't follow me far enough, so I need to get a zombie on the other side here. 13's perfect, so we're going to attack this one, tank a hit, couple steps, tank one more hit. Where's the hit, bro? Oh my goodness, I think that was a chance. I could have potentially just died, I think. Yeah, I'm getting hit everywhere, guys. I think everything down here is aggressive, so we're just going to grab the key and get the heck out of here. This room looks terrifying, but they can only hit an 11, so as long as you eat after every hit, you literally can't die. Amulet goes on the statue. Use the urn on the chalice. Should be the end of the quest, and it should give us 30 attack and strength, as well as 2 diamonds and gold bars. There it is. Huge experience drop for the combat stats. So, continuing on with the plan, we are going to be unlocking West Arty like we said. Not going to be trading the cat in right away though. I will be doing the Arty Easies this episode, guys. I checked, we have almost all the requirements, and that's going to double the amount of death runes we get for each cat. I did this quest so fast, guys, my minigame teleport isn't even off cooldown yet. Look at that. 34 mining? Yeah, 34 mining and the ability to do biohazard, which is now the plan. So we're going to start the biohazard quest, then go to the bank and get everything we need for it. I learned something new, guys. You can distract the guards over here before you go and talk to this guy in the corner. How nice is Quest Helper? Kill the mourner here for a key to the caged area. Mourner killed. Key acquired. Open the gate, search the crate, grab the distillator, and now back to Elena's house we go. So one nice thing they have done for early accounts, guys, is given us this route here over to Remington. You used to have to walk a long way for this quest, so this is really nice. I wonder how much time the fishing trawler teleport has saved me already. How worth it was unlocking that in episode 1 for real though. Alright, give the sword to the Tyndall Merchant. That should be an already easy task done. A black sword. You never get good swords from here. We actually get an upgrade and a new vest in slot. I'll be using that. Alright, I do want to finish the biohazard quest, but I have to pop down to Yanil. I totally forgot about the already easy step at the hunter shop in episode 1 down there. Alright, now we can get back to the biohazard quest, but I will be making several stops on the way up there for already easy tasks. So I believe that simply checking, yeah, that's task complete. Pop up here to the altar, pray the altar is also task complete. And then we're going to go do the single most dangerous task on the list, guys. We're going to go pull that wilderness lever. I'm terrified. This is so scary, guys. This could be a short trip back to Lumbridge here. I could literally die right here. Please. Please, no PKers one time. Please. I don't want to have to remake this account right now. Yes! Go, yes! Yes! I wasn't even worried. Another quest completed, guys. Biohazard down. 1250 thieving experience should be the reward. And the big one at the bottom there, combat training camp access. I just have to enter the training camp, and that is one of the last already easy tasks we have. So, very, very excited for that. In the door and out the door, guys. That's another one down, which leaves us with one get teleported to the Ruin Essence Mine. And for the next quest we're going to be doing, I actually need 50 Ruin Essence anyways. So, works out real well. That is so exciting, guys. All I have to do now is speak to 2 pints so we get our cloak, but first we are going to pick up that 50 Ruin Essence. Oh, nice. We got our first genie on the account, guys. That's awesome. Wonder what we're going to put the lamp in. Just kidding. Straight into Herblore as fast as humanly possible. Nice. And level 18 out of that. That's super exciting. So, we got the 50 Ruin Essence and our cloaks, but you're gonna have to get used to seeing that lamp on the bottom of the inventory for a while, guys. I don't have any of the skills that I would consider using it on even close to level 30, but we do get 200 death runes for cats now, so we're gonna go get those. Alright, Priest in Peril, the quest that we needed the Ruin Essence for that is going to give us access to Mortania after. Well, I hope that I brought enough food and sufficient enough gear for this fight, guys. I'm a little worried about it. There he is. Attack the Temple Guardian. And immediately get wrecked. Well, I was almost right, guys. That is almost all of the non-wine food in the inventory eaten. If I did not get the black sword from the Tyndall merchant, this probably wouldn't have been possible, this fight. But, yeah, if I had to start drinking the wines, it would have started lowering the attack, and then it just gets worse from there. But now we can go get geared up for the second monster fight of this quest. Yeah, I don't know how to set the safe spot up. It says that you can in the quest helper there, but I don't think we're going to need it, guys. As long as I keep my hit points above 6, we have nothing to worry about here, and I don't think this is not going to be a problem at all. It's kind of crazy, too, because, yeah, see, like that right there, they can hit a 6, and that left me at 6. It's so easy to die on a hardcore here if you're not paying attention when your hit points are this low. But there we go, we got the golden key. There is the last inventory of essence, 1406 prayer experience, and the Wolfbang dagger. Yeah, we now have full access to Mortania after this next conversation with Drezel here, which is awesome because the last 2 quests I want to be doing are actually over there for this episode, so. There we go, let's head on over there for the first time. 25 combat off of that prayer level too. So, before we head over there and get into the quest, we do have to get a couple levels. 20 crafting for the silver sickle is the first one. Now we have that. So we'll go ahead and make the silver sickle right now. We already have the bar in our inventory and the sickle mold. Then it's going to be over to Drainer Rooftop Course. I need 25 agility and hopefully a small stack of Marks of Grace. Hopefully this luck continues, guys. Our Drainer Village Rooftop lap count is 1 and we already have our first Mark of Grace. So I took a break from agility while I was at work today to do something a little more AFK on my breaks. 41 woodcutting was achieved, guys. That is the ability to use the Ruin Axe even though we don't have one yet. My plan now is to get right back into agility, but I think I'm going to do a little bit of fletching here first. Alright, I think we're actually just going to stop at this level, guys. 28 fletching, that's a perfect place to stop at. I don't have any reason to go further right now. I was just doing this for a little bit of cash. Let's take a look in the bank, see how we did for bows. I think we did like 300 at the end of the day there. Yeah, 200 shorts and 119 longbows. So we're going to head down to the shopkeeper and sell all those off quick. So we learned today that from 10 to 25 agility at the Drainer Rooftop course, it takes roughly 56 laps, give or take. It'll be dependent on how many times you fail. Let's go put the Marks of Grace in the bank and then get back down to Mortania and finish up this episode. I do want to get those 2 quests done. Yeah, I do have to, okay, let's make a to-do list. I have to go sell the bows. I have to open this bird's nest that I keep forgetting about. I'm so bad at this. And then I can also drop trick the ruins one more time when I'm down there. So what do we get from this? Can this be a good step? Hairdresser in Western Valley's not bad at all. Let's get into this. So the new cash stack after selling all of those bows is 13.5k after buying 10 more Chronicle pages, which I did when I was over there. There we go, we got our ruins, and what do we... How old is this cat? This thing has to be super close, right? 7 minutes. We're just heading over there, then we're going to get the quest done. And we're off and rolling on the Nature Spirit quest. Hopefully we don't lose all of our food to the gas down here. Okay, I was actually terrified for this quest, but killing those ghasts was super easy. Anyone can do that. 2,000 hit points experience is not something that I wanted to get, but it is unavoidable. It comes with a very, very nice 3,000 crafting and 2,000 defense experience. 24 is the number I want to stay under for hit points anyways for Wintertodd, so as long as I don't hit 25, we're good. 24 crafting and the Blessed Sickle are the big takeaways from that one, I guess, guys. I sure hope that 35 Ecto tokens is enough for this quest. It says you need about 30, but you never know. For all of you that didn't know, there is a safe spot just on the other side of this chest here, so... There we go. Oh, that's insane! What are the chances that in the quest kill you get an ensouled scorpion head? So here's something I did not know. You need a certain number of run energy to make these jumps here. So while I'm waiting for that, I get a count check, and that's another 180 herblore experience, guys. Alright, Ghosts Ahoy! Completed! 2400 prayer experience and the big one, an ectophile. A one-click, infinite charges, teleport to safety that every hardcore should have. 22 prayer to that, and that is everything I had planned for this episode, guys. We unlocked a ton of the map. The far west and the far east, we got teleports to both those. With the Artie Cloak and the ectophile, I could not be happier with the progress. I'm having a lot of fun. If you guys want to see more, make sure you're hitting that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one.